Do you have hypothyroidism? Are you on Synthroid or Levothyroxine? Or do you feel like you have hypothyroidism because you have dry skin, thinning eyebrows, thinning hair, constipation, and fatigue? Those are all symptoms of hypothyroidism. If you have hypothyroidism and you're on Levothyroxine and you still have those symptoms, then it's very possible that levothyroxine is not the best medication for you. Why do I say that? Well, levothyroxine is T4. T4 is the precursor to thyroid hormone. The active thyroid hormone is T3. Thyroid hormone is made up of tyrosine, an amino acid, that's where the T comes from, and the number of iodines attached to it. T4 is a tyrosine with 4 iodines, and T3 is a tyrosine with 3 iodines on it. Knowing that hormones work like a key in a lock, T4 and T3 are different keys. So depending on which iodine is removed in turning the pre-hormone into the active hormone, you can end up with T3 or reverse T3. Those are different keys. T3 opens the lock and gets you to be able to make energy. Thyroid hormone is what turns the lights on and makes the conveyor belts run of your intracellular factories. It is so important. Now, if you are making reverse T3 instead of the regular T3, you're going to feel hypothyroid even if your TSH and T4 is normal. Please know that there's a huge difference between normal and optimum. The range for thyroid hormone is pretty large, and yet we want to see people for the free T3 to be in the upper half of that range, not in the bottom quartile. If you're in the bottom quartile of T3, you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel hypothyroid. So we want you to feel your best. We want you to have energy to think straight, maintain a healthy weight, and get shit done. Please ask for all the tests. You need to know your TSH, your T4, your T3, and your reverse T3. And I prefer actually to know your free T3 as opposed to your total T3. 2 other very important thyroid hormone tests to know are thyroid antibodies. Now listen, this was one of my aha moments in traditional medicine. Hashimoto's thyroiditis is an autoimmune condition where your immune system builds antibodies against your thyroid gland. And over time, it destroys your thyroid gland. It can create nodules. So if you've ever been told that you have thyroid nodules, required an ultrasound or a biopsy, it's very likely that you have Hashimoto's, because one of the things that destroys the architecture and allows these cysts or nodules is immune system destruction of the thyroid gland. Well, eventually enough thyroid gland is destroyed that the thyroid can't keep up and make enough thyroid hormone, and then you have hypothyroidism. But here was my aha moment. When I was doing gynecology and I was trying to help women who were struggling with weight and fatigue and brain fog and told that everything was normal, I started really investigating thyroid hormone. And I realized a lot of women were not converting the T4 to the T3. So that was problem number 1. But then problem number 2 is I started to check the antibodies, and a large number of them had positive antibodies. So I looked it up in a medical online encyclopedia called Up to Date. Here's what it said, almost verbatim. Hashimoto's is the number 1 cause of hypothyroidism in developed countries, but don't worry too much about it. Just check the thyroid hormone, and you don't need to do anything about it unless they have hypothyroidism, and then you can start them on thyroid hormone. Excuse me, if your immune system is attacking your thyroid gland, you don't think that's important to know. That was like this aha moment of, oh my goodness, they're just brushing this under the rug. These women have significant immune system dysfunction, and they're just being told, oh, that's okay, come back later when you're sicker and more thyroid tissue has been destroyed, and then we'll put you on levothyroxine. Not good. Not good. You deserve so much better than that. Moreover, Hashimoto's, it's a red flag. It's like that positive ANA is a red flag. If your immune system has gone rogue and is attacking body parts, if you have Hashimoto's, starting with your thyroid gland is the first body part that attacks, what's to prevent it from attacking other things later on? And that's where we get into frank autoimmunity, like lupus. If your immune system attacks your blood vessels and soft tissue, it's lupus. You don't want that. That leads to shortened lifespan and a lot of suffering. If your immune system attacks your joints, it's rheumatoid arthritis. If your immune system attacks your gut, it's Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. If it attacks your brain, it's ALS, aka Lou Gehrig's disease, or multiple sclerosis. Those are bad and you don't want them. Do not ignore Hashimoto's. It's a red flag that your immune system has gone awry and something is seriously wrong. And if all you do is wait until you have frank hypothyroidism and then take a thyroid medicine and don't do anything to figure out what triggered the immune system to go awry, was to prevent you from getting one of those more serious, very serious autoimmune diseases later in life. Traditional medicine acknowledges that one kind of autoimmunity is a precursor to other kinds of autoimmunity. Excuse my French, but no shit. That's because if your immune system is not stable and it's malfunctioning, it's gonna just attack body parts. And traditional medicine names the body part based on which organ system has the most damage, and then it's got an autoimmune disease. And there's about a 10-year span from when you get the initial immune dysfunction and the frank autoimmunity with enough end organ damage. Some women get a positive ANA, other women have a normal ANA, but Hashimoto's and those thyroid antibodies. If you have that, please seek help and don't accept, oh, there's nothing we can do about it. There is so much we can do about it. And even worse, well, not even worse, but equally as bad would be if you have hypothyroidism and you have no idea if you have thyroid antibodies. You deserve to know. So if you're on thyroid medication, please ask your doctor to check thyroid antibodies. They're called thyroid peroxidase antibodies and thyroglobulin antibodies. You need to know this because if it is immune system dysfunction that's causing your thyroid issues, that's a red flag. Seek the help of a functional medicine doctor who understands immune system balance. There is hope. You deserve better, and let's go. If this is helpful for you, please forward it to anyone that you know that's on thyroid medicine or has symptoms of hypothyroidism. And if you want more information over time about how to take control of your health, follow me.